Say good morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
My dad already left. He went to go take a crap.
I seen him walking out.
Making coffee in his new coffee pot. That's a little specific, don't you think? I guess this is where everyone from Boston comes when they want to be outdoorsy. Still working on your coffee?
It's a slow brewing process. Oh, do they?
Oh, it's nice and clean and heated. How'd you sleep?
I slept good, but the bed ain't the most comfortable thing.
Yeah, I slept good. I slept pretty good. I've been up since about 4. I can't sleep longer than that too much because my back starts hurting, you know. So I'm like, I'm going to go find the bathroom. I can take a walk and loosen up a little bit. But it's real clean. That's where showers are and their toilets. And I think everybody must have had the same idea. I kept hearing people coming in and out
Really?
and shitting. And,
I didn't see no one.
oh, I'd bet about 5 people come in and take a shit while I was in there.
I seen 2 people while I was out on my walk, and they were all sitting by their camper.
There was people in and
Maybe
out
they
of
were
that
watching
bathroom.
me acting like a goofball, walking with my camera down into the woods.
And they're looking at that pervert with his camera trying to take pictures in people's windows. I go, Bernie, come back to bed. I need my feet rubbed.
Dad did. There, she's walking away.
Bernie, come back to bed. I need my feet rubbed. I can't get this door open. Yeah. Glad I got a man's dog.
Yeah.
Alright, we good to go?
He looks like he got a pack of rats on leashes over there. That's where I walked down this morning. Where? Is that where he's headed?
Oh, yeah.
It's a dead end.
Oh, look, there's the bathroom.
Yeah.
The Throne Depot.
He's a little bigger than us.
Okay. Well, we just left the campgrounds and we're heading to go get a new tire for our spare. And then we're going to continue on to Maine.
We got nice smooth roads up here.
You gunned it. Taylor rolled clear over on his back. He had both legs up in the air and his camera up in the air. Well, we stopped at VIP Tires and Service. Went in, seen if they had what we need. They did. We got the tire out. Bernie took it in. Taylor ran down the street as fast as he could get his butt going to Chipotle. It got him something to eat, come back, ate it, and Bernie come out with the new tire, and we're ready to roll.
Much better than 2 hours for nothing.
Yeah, better than sitting for 2 hours for nothing. The only thing good yesterday was the coyote video.
Yep.
All right.
But we got new valve core stems on stock now too. Yep, the ocean's right to the right. It's on my screen. Might be able to-
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo! Liquor store open.
Uh-huh.
Rides out to have a son. Liquor store.
Boy, they don't.
Just
They
the
want you to
exit.
get. They want you to get your booze on. I'll tell you. Yeah. Another one. Liquor store.
Hey, Taylor, there's your
It's the
river.
Taylor River.
Look at that. Liquor store.
I have never seen big signs along the
I
interstate for
haven't
liquor
either.
stores.
Look over here.
Liquor wine out.
It must be either cheap or something.
A lot of cars in the parking lot.
Unless they make big money off of it.
New Hampshire Liquor and Wine Outlet.
Damn. They are on that, aren't they?
I'm telling you.
Big.
Bunch of drunks up here, huh?
Check this bridge
So I was
out.
just getting ready to say, looks like
This is
we're
what's
heading
about to take us over into Maine. I think that dude I seen on the YouTube video, he videoed going over this bridge every day. I can see the water. See it way out there?
Yeah. Hunter coming home from hunting. They got them turnout boxes that they tie the dogs on top.
York Beach. What's that other word?
Unbrunquin?
Unbrunquin?
Sounds like this off.
Maybe that's how you talk after you stuff the liquor store.
Yeah. Corn shoulder.
55, I can't drive. 55.
Continue straight for 7 minutes to I-295 north.
156 miles to go. I'm sorry, bud. Coming up on a bridge. We want 295 through traffic, right?
Yeah. There's a porcupine on the side of the road.
Was that a porky?
I'm pretty sure. I could see the quills, I thought. It was either that or a piece of tire that I just looked at real quick. The wrong turn.
we talked about?
Must be.
Agent liquor store. Ellsworth, you said we're going towards?
Yeah.
This road's a little harder to pee on.
Is it?
Oh, man.
Mariaville Falls Preserve. I seen that river we just went over. There's supposed to be like these waterfalls you can go see. All we need is a bear to run out from us. That'll make me feel a little better.
I'd rather a moose walk out and see a moose.
I don't know if I want one to walk out in front of me while I'm driving, but I know
Well,
what you mean.
like down there where we can just like creep up on it, get a video of it, then it can go on its way.
Dry it up. Fishing.
Hear any banjos yet?
Hopefully there ain't another camper coming up. This could get a little interesting. Mother sheep scared up here too. Just like who?
You better watch. There might be a cop sitting along this road somewhere.
That'd be my luck. Well, sir, you're going to learn an expensive lesson.
They got a nice.
Yeah, thank you, fellas.
Thank you.
They got a freezer on the back.
Ours is bigger. That ain't our guide, is it?
I didn't recognize any of them guys. They might be other hunters though.
There's a train.
Freedom Outfitters.
Where?
On the right.
To the left.
Right, I think. They said they were at the end. Maybe that's. I don't know. We'll go in here.
That looks like a house, doesn't it?
Well, might be.
Yeah, it's a cabin. Yeah, I think this is it.
Don't recognize that guy.
I don't know. We'll see if he starts shooting.
Better get me close if I get back there. Return fire.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a group of guys.
That's it. Yeah. Let's see what home looks like. Indiana. Not that very
When did you guys leave?
What do you think?
Ready to kill something.
I know.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
I mean, we've got one every 3 pounds.
Yeah.
So do you guys just get the leftover?
No, I gotta buy that actually.
Really?
Yeah, these cost me $125 each, which is crazy. It's all trash. It's just, but somebody middlemans it, and then
Good for them.
Yeah, no, seriously, 'cause they just basically pick up trash
Yeah.
and then put it in these things. I don't know how they get it all, and then I get trail mix, like barrels and barrels of trail mix, and that's my favorite bait to use because it's way easier to shovel.
Yeah.
But bears like this stuff though.
That'll get you through.
Yeah, we'll have
Couple
plenty.
weeks.
We'll have some left over.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is you know, as we kind of wear down, get down to the end here, we'll pack them in good. The beech nuts aren't really that present. At least I haven't seen a ton of them. So hopefully the bears will cooperate. Should be a good week.
Awesome.
This is my favorite week to hunt. I've done all.
I know you said that on the phone.
Yep.
Like, did you choose this week?
It's yeah, and I don't say that to everybody. I love week 4. I love the temps. It feels like hunting season way more than you know. The second week was 85 degrees every day.
I was shooting them pictures
Yep.
of the.
Yeah, we've been watching the weather.
Oh, that was brutal. We killed a ton of bears. We killed 10 bears that week, but the weather, it just didn't feel like hunting season. You know what I mean? It felt guys were going swimming, you know, before they'd hunt and everything. But bears liked it. They cooperated well. But bugs liked it. They all came back out. And week 1 was every night was in the 40s. It felt like hunting season. But then week 2 came and it was like, oh my goodness, it felt like it doesn't even get that hot in July here. And for a week straight, it was.
He said they got some good fishing.
Yeah.
Might have to wake up early.
Yeah, if anybody needs fishing stuff, I have plenty.
Oh shit.
And then
Cool.
plenty of boats and canoes and that kind of stuff too. So I love when guys go fishing because it's really good fishing. And I guide fishing trips the rest of the year. I never get to now, so I can like do it vicariously through you guys. But
What are they mostly catching? Smallmouth?
smallmouths, yep,
Nice.
yep.
Never caught a smallmouth.
You never caught smallies?
Nope.
Yeah.
The only big rule: don't use lead for sinkers. It all has to be steel up here.
With the lures
doubt.
up here.
Yeah, and then no live bait in moving water. But so the river that I'm going to send you to, you just use plastics and stuff like that. So it works best anyway. But I do a trip where, like, when I guide fishing trips, I probably do it 30 or 40 times a year, where I'll run. There's a falls, and Ken went up there this morning. But there's a big waterfall, about a half a mile hike, and it's probably 5 miles up the road. Park there, walk up, and that's a real pretty spot to fish. More people fish that from where you park to where you to where the waterfall is. But I put the canoes in there, and then you can do a 3-mile float down to a bridge that you'll pass right over on the way up, and then so you leave one vehicle at the bottom, canoe up to the top. It takes about 3 or 4 hours, but it's real pretty and awesome fishing.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
awesome.
Yep. Let the water die down from that hurricane yesterday.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it
absolutely.
tomorrow, but maybe the next day would be better. You'll zip right down there.
Probably go check it out and do some bank fishing or something.
Yeah,
We'll see
it's
how
fun.
tonight goes.
Yeah, if you want to go tonight, even. I mean, it's good weather, but
There's like a float too. Like
Yeah.
a 4-hour float. You
Yep,
can do
that's the
that's
same, yeah.
4 hours away, or 4 hours long, but
yeah,
15 minutes away.
yeah, that's a pretty spot.
Drop off 2 cars.
10-4. I'm gonna change and make a drink.
Yeah, so relax, hang out, and you guys can hang in there too if you want a little bit more room. We'll do dinner. Everybody's here. It sounds like the father and daughter that are coming, they've landed already, so probably 5:30ish is when we'll do dinner. Anybody not like lobsters?
Never tried it.
All good. Yeah, we'll have hot dogs and all that kind of stuff too. But whatever you got.
I'll gladly eat all the lobster.
All right, good. Yeah, I like somebody like that because we always try to get a few extras, and then every week there's been 2 or 3 that are sitting there. I'm like, come on, eat these things, get them up, because they're kind of a pain to break down otherwise. So that's good. Good.
I might look like a toddler eating one. But I'll eat it.
Okay, this kid can tell you how to do it.
Yeah. Come up here. I'm just gonna start firing on it.
This used to be the bunkhouse.
This is only my second ever bear hunt, and both of them hurricanes come through. But the last one, I was actually in a tree with it. I was the only idiot out hunting. I'm like, I don't get to do this. I'm hunting. I'm here. But that was crazy. I was hanging on to my bow and hanging on to the tree. And
We've had a few years like that over the years.
Subway's now slicing their deli meats fresh. That's why
this was the last minute thing for me. He had to hunt.
Zach, did you hear? They're from Pennsylvania. They do that flintlock season.
It's fun.
He's talking about wanting to do it. Is it resident only?
No. Nope.
That'd be freaking awesome.
It's so like you have to use the flintlock though. You can't use like a percussion cap,
Right, yeah.
even if it's black powder.
That's something. Hey, Ken, I'm supposed to tell you that we're going to fire. We're going to shoot our gun. Okay. He said okay. think he's taking it out.
Right? Heck, by the time
See if this chair holds my fat ass.
I can see one.
Snap the leg off on it or something.
Was it that back one?
First one must have been me. First one was at the bottom of the black circle.
That one looked good.
That one was good.
You need binoculars?
No,
You go next?
I can. It don't matter.
That's real adjustable too if you want to switch it up though.
Yeah, I'm short, so.
Yeah, we brought our turkey guns too.
Yeah, we should get them. We remember to do this week. It wasn't a great match year this year, not a ton, but they're still out there.
Come on, B.
That head sucker kept flying around me too.
You can't have none of this sweet nectar.
And you can brace that if you want. You can tighten it or just shoot it like that.
I tightened it on. Yeah, my dad was.
Is that the edge of the plate?
Yeah, I had top left.
He just bought that. He bought the motor and bought that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta have a new gun to go bear hunting, told the wife.
Yeah.
Let me shoot another one.
Old guy that always hunted with us. He was like a grandfather to me, pretty much. He brought this gun to me and said, "Here, I want you to have this." He says, "I was going to leave it to you in my will." He said, "No, that's a wait until I die." So I said, "It'd be pretty cool to shoot a bear with his gun."
I shot my last buck with a rifle with it.
I'll just say my shotgun, it's a 10 gauge.
Yeah.
And my great grandpa gave it to me, and he's like, I told him I'd kill a turkey with it.
Yeah,
Not
that's
yet,
cool.
So.
You're working your way
It's
down.
me. It's me.
We have a fair amount of turkeys around our place. It's tough.
You're from PA, right?
What's that?
You from PA?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
What part of PA is you from?
Bucks County. Eastern.
You guys ready? A little left. I'm gonna shoot one more just to see if it's me or the gun. It's probably me.
You can brace it too if you want. You know what I mean? Basically, set that thing up to where it's in there, point it right at it, and all you gotta do is squeeze the trigger. You know,
Okay.
That eliminates the "is it you" factor.
Fair enough. Same exact spot.
Yeah.
I'm good with that, if you're okay with that.
All right.
Inch left.
Fired.
I seen a cub the one night walk into the stand, and I swear it wasn't no bigger than a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And as much as I want a bear, I wasn't doing that.
You
you
want a
know.
pup.
I'm fine with a 100-pounder though.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of room for a
Yeah.
mount.
Yeah.
So what do you usually do with your bear meat? How do you make it?
I'm not a huge bear meat fan. The
I know a lot of people don't like it, and there's people that
people
do
that
like
it love it, and everybody that comes. You should have seen the guys last week. It looks like vultures ate it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I do everything low and slow. So or smoke it, like do what you did.
Well,
with the
that's what I was
sticks. Yeah.
thinking. If I got one, I was thinking about curing smoking hams.
You know why I don't like it? Because I handle it so much. So I feel like
Probably, yeah.
with deer, any kind of venison, I love venison. But but with bears, it's just I'm in it so much that it's like I don't know. I just don't. And you know what it is? Bear, you have to cook to 165. And If
Yeah.
you don't, you could run the trichinose risk. And so I don't like that you have to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody that eats it, like we had 2 people trap and shoot one, and they weren't expecting to get 2, and they had extra meat, and so they were like, "Do you know anybody that would want it? We'll take it otherwise, but do you know anybody that would want it?" And I put a quick text message out, and I had people here like within 4 hours that were like, "Oh, thank you," you know. So people that love it, love it.
Depends on like what they've been eating.
And I
Yeah.
heard
So I
you
was
got to
good
get
here.
all the fat off of them too.
Yeah.
I've cut
Up here
a
they're
few.
good.
Yeah, it's all blueberries. Yeah, it's
Up here they're good.
blueberries, acorns, beech nuts. It's no dead fish. It's no
Those ones
you know,
down home, yeah, they're dumpster divers.
That's
Yeah.
what I heard.
what I've heard.
That's for sure.
You're eating garbage, you're not tasting good.
Yeah.
I've butchered a few for people. I don't like butchering them, but
They're hard to drag, they're hard to butcher, but people love them. It's, don't let my take on them. I'm not
I'm
a
gonna.
huge fan.
Some of the places in PA where I've been wanting to go, I mean, if I kill a bear, I might try my hand at quartering it.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think was legal for a long time, and then
PA, but
I
it's
found,
so hard to get
found
them out
guys
some
saying
places.
that, yeah, it is.
Yeah, we'll do it up here. Even.
Excavator.
You guys quarter them sometimes here? Or
Yeah, if it goes far. Yeah. In general, we get them out.
4 out of 5 days.
Yeah.
And when I looked
Oh God, no! You can
the day before Friday,
You
before I
can do
came up,
whatever you want to kill them. You
it was down to 2 out of 5 days. And then I just looked today and
This
I'm
makes
like,
sense.
You see the timing of it, it was amazing.
yeah, I'm over right now.
Like next newspaper and go like this and put it out.
I guess we'll see if I like lobster. I never ate it.
Well, if you don't, all you it's good. It's delicious. Now, I'm going to tell you, I've only ever ate lobster tail. I don't know how to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, I had it at Red Lobster once.
The arms right here, crack it off the body. They have a lot of good meat in them. I like that. Tail, kind of like pull backwards almost till it cracks, and then you can pull it right off. And usually a waist in there, so you can put that like on a napkin or something. Break these little fin things at the bottom off, and then you can push it. You can push it from the bottom of the tail up through it and out of the end of the tail. So.
And if you like to suck, you can break the legs off and suck the meat and with your teeth and pull the meat out of the teeth. It's, I mean, there's meat in there. I mean, there's meat everything. I think that's extra.
Okay, this is you then. I don't want to. Yeah. You're gonna have my cell phone, Ryan's cell phone, or Tim's cell phone. There'll be 3 of us taking you guys out, and so whoever is gonna have you will go over where to pick you up, and you'll know exactly. Like as we take you into your site, we're gonna say meet us right here. If you're not right there, we'll come in with a flashlight to get you. But we really like to do the pickups super quiet. If you can, once we get in, then we'll talk about what happened. So if nothing happened, just get in. We'll shut the door quiet, and then we'll go on. The bears are not used to any kind of noise at the bait sites at night, so we like to get the pickups away from there and keep them as quiet as possible. To where to aim, we have Brady. You're the only bow hunter, I think, right?
Yeah.
So even for gun hunters, that's the shot I really like. See, and I'll leave these out. You guys can look at them tonight. But I don't like the middle of the middle. I feel like every time I see it, you can get, we get some gut shots on it. So it's too far back. So go middle to middle, and then go 3 or 4 inches forward towards that shoulder. If you hit them right there, they're dead. Don't think like a deer to a bear shaped like a triangle. So the back end's big and it narrows up under the shoulder. They're not a rectangle. So if you think you want to hit them a third of the way up and you're going to hit the heart, you're going to hit the brisket, and you're not going to get it. So definitely, you want to hit them. Even when you're in a stand, your entry point should be halfway up or slightly higher. And then just right behind that shoulder. We have, so that shot is perfect. Rifle hunters, you can take that shot. That's going to drop, if he's broadside, that'll drop him right where he's standing. I like the other one better though. So
Spine and shoulder.
yeah, this is the shoulder on a bear is far forward and higher than everyone thinks. If you aim for the shoulder, and most people would think right there, you're going to be too far forward of the lungs, and you're not going to hit anchor them because you're not going to hit the blades. The shoulder blades are up there by that blue spot. So that's a good shot. If he's broadside and you got a perfect window at it, that'll drop him right where he stands. But I find it less if you miss. It's literally the spot you're aiming at is this big, and if you miss that, he's going to run away, and you didn't hit anything vital. Where that other shot, if you go a little low, you're going to hit the heart. If you go a little far back, you still got a lot of lung there. If you go a little forward, you still got a lot of lung. So I really like that other shot. It's more forgiving. Blood trail will be easy to follow, and it's going to run most likely. Grayson shot one there a couple weeks ago, and it just folded. But
that was the shoulder.
You caught the shoulder on the way out, but you hit
and
it.
And I think the heart too.
Yeah, you hit a lot of stuff in there, I guess. But
saltine cracker. Yeah, and I put a saltine cracker.
So just think about that shot. I'll put these things over here. That's where I really like you to hit. So we got the timing. the schedule, tomorrow morning we'll have breakfast at 7. If you're not up, just sleep in, that's fine, but you'll just have to reheat it. But we'll have it out here at 7 for anybody inclined. Legal time, at dark, at 7-11, you have to be unloaded. The wardens have they have all our coordinates for every site we have, and my wardens are great. We have a great relationship with them. They know us, they know we stick to the script. But if they see you at 7:15, like, they can drive and pretend they're us, you know what I mean? And if they see you doing this or unloading a bolt or whatever, you're night hunting, so they got you for that. So unloaded at legal time, so as you're walking out, it's just a good idea to be unloaded. If you see a cub or a sow with cubs and they don't leave your bait and you don't feel comfortable coming down, that happens often, just stay there and we'll come in and scare them away with a flashlight. Just don't shoot anything with a flashlight. And so if they scare away, that's fine. If you see multiple bears, let your antenna go up because they may, it's probably a sow with cubs, but sometimes you get a sow with second year bears are gonna look like Timber, my bigger dog. They'll be higher like him, kind of lanky. You got pictures of him or something?
No. Blaze was the international.
Yeah. So
she was skinny. The one he showed me with the cub was really there's no meat on the bones.
Yep.
So
the sows are
you don't want that one
because they're feeding the cubs the whole
time.
Like, no, I'm getting treats down here.
So licenses, everybody have their license?
Yeah.
Any questions with it, just run it by me and tell me if you're not sure you got the right thing. If you need an add-on for turkeys, if anybody wants a turkey license, we can drive around. That's a fun thing to do in the mornings. Fishing, there's a lot of good fishing around here. I love it when you guys want to fish. We got canoes, kayaks, all that stuff. So if you guys want to fish, we can point you in the right direction. We have one trapper this week, that's just you, so we'll go in the mornings to set yours tomorrow and then check it each morning. Some guys, if you want to ride along and check on that, that can be fun. It's got to be super quiet when you do that, so not to mess that site up. Don't drink before we hunt, so in the mornings, that's kind of self-explanatory, don't drink. Keep it, we got, some younger audiences with us, and so just keep it clean for them. I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys that, but, if you hit one that we can't find, I have somebody that we can hire to track it. When she comes out to track it, if the bear is dead, she will find it. There's no question. If the bear is dead, she'll find it. But it's not part of what we do. So I'll do everything I can to find it, but I promise the best trackers that's a human has nothing on a well-trained tracking dog. So last week we had one.
Use a dog?
Yeah, she has a little wire-haired Dachshund. And like last week we shot one perfect. What's that? Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago we shot one. It was real hot, and guy hit it perfect, or the girl hit it perfect. It was a woman. She shot it right through the one shoulder, but it didn't exit, and so we had no blood on the other side. And bear ran, took off. We thought we missed it. There literally was not a drop of blood, and so she was fine with hiring the dog to come out to run it just to make sure the bear wasn't dead. It was hot, so we called her right away. She came right out. 100 yards later, there's a dead bear, tucked itself under a rock, 0 blood trail, and the bear was dead as a doornail. Perfect shot. We never would have found it. And by the time we would have found it, it was 85 degrees. It would have been wasted. So it really does give you
what caliber?
20 gauge slug, right in the shoulder. Just didn't go to the other side, and so it no exit and nothing.
Weird,
but it was crappy ammo. It was just a.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
what was the ammo?
Yeah.
Probably hornady.
It was a federal slug, but it didn't do anything. What's that? Right. Yeah. That was no exit.
Double tap.
Yeah, you got
water
that
size.
Yeah. So sometimes it happens. Bears are notoriously hard to track, and if you don't see it drop, we can track it, and I'll exhaust 1,000%. I'll do everything I can to find it. But sometimes, if I think the bear is worth calling the I'll suggest it to you. And when she comes out, I tell you to start at $100 with her. It's like a machine of a dog. She puts a lot of work into it, and she does a great job. She's real thorough and methodical.
Watching the dog work is worth $100.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It is cool, but you don't have to do that. So even if you do everything right, sometimes that's a nice service to have, and she does a great job with it.
We have found bears since we've been using her that we would have never found if we didn't have her come out.
Yeah, for sure.
Hands down. I had one 3 years ago, the whole front cavity was just blown up after I found the bear. It was green, rot, and everything. Hunter said never noticed it, never acted it was hurt. I had pieces of meat and blood on a blown down maple tree behind him where he shot it with like a 308 or something. High power rifle. 150 yards with her lab, found the bear. Not a drop of blood between the bait and the bear. And we would never found it.
Huh.
And
if you see the woods,
yeah.
You're just not going to find it. No. So like I said, we'll do, tomorrow is going to be a little different. We have the most hunters tomorrow. Hopefully I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It looks like it's going to rain. But hopefully we whack a few tomorrow night and it streamlines as we go. So I like to get everybody out early tomorrow. If anybody's inclined to hunt the full day, tell me and we can make it happen. So we can definitely, there's sites where we can get you there, and we're going to be driving out to check a trap each morning, so we can, as long as you're good with sitting there the whole day, we can make that happen. So
I'll be taking people out turkey hunt every morning whoever wants to go as well.
right.
So.
And it's usually not, when I say the whole day, it's not 6 a.m. It's 8 or 9 a.m. You know what I mean? And we kill bears. We've killed, I don't know, but we've killed, over the years, dozens of bears at lunchtime. You know, that we would have spooked off. Last week we had one, a site we're still going to hunt this week because the guy saw a bear, and then we had baited it in the morning, came back in the afternoon, and that the bait was hid in between that slot of time. So, and it's a good bear. So I'm not going to lay off that one. So. I hunt with the cameras. I'll use that information, which will tell me what happened yesterday, to give us the best chance for when we're actually hunting it. So I'll do everything I can to get you guys on them. My 2 cents is stay on your site that we're going to pick for you tomorrow, as long as you can. What happens a lot of times, a bear, most of these sites, like I said, that one we hunted last week and we didn't get it. I do want to hunt that again. I'm not sure who I'll have there, but it's a short shot, right. Well, I'll figure all that out. But most of these spots, no one's hunted yet. So what happens then is the bears, when you're there Monday night and you walk out, the bear should be coming. But if he doesn't come in, if something was up, you know what I mean? He noticed something was different and he backed off. And then he'll come in. Oftentimes he'll feed at night. A lot of times you show up Tuesday morning, the baits aren't hit, and that's totally normal. So if a week or not a week or two, a day or two goes by and the bait's not hit, that's nothing to worry about. Monday night last week, we had, I guess we had 9 or 10 hunters out. 10 hunters out, and the 2 baits that weren't hit are the 2 that had bears at them that night. So
that happened the week before too.
Right, it happens quite a bit. I can't explain why, but it happens. So anything I said, I'd just be making up. But
we had 2 guys second week that went out like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. We moved them from baits that they hadn't seen anything. We moved them Thursday. The baits hadn't been hit. Wednesday night when we dropped them off, 5:30 and 6 o'clock they both tagged up. Done.
So
it helps.
Yeah, and what I like to do as much as possible is stay on the site we put you at Monday, unless it goes cold. If we have 2 days where it's not hit, I'm probably going to look to switch it. But they're going to come back, and what happens is normally that bear might circle again on Tuesday night, but each night after that Monday night when you spooked it, it's nothing bad happens. So a bear can learn. A bear can kind of take notes like a dog and learn and adjust. And a lot of times we kill those bears on Thursday or Friday. It stinks looking at the same bucket all week and not seeing anything, but you forget all that on Thursday or Friday if you end up whacking it.
Somebody walks in.
Right, and that's often what happens. Like the guy that I used to learn from, or that I worked for, I can still remember him saying it. He said, somebody was talking about how smart a deer is, and he would always say how much smarter a bear is. And he said, "You ever see a deer ride a bike in a circus?" And the point is that he said, as a bear can learn, he'll evaluate, and I can't tell you how many times we have a site where a hunter's up in a tree stand and they hear something circle, they'll hear something wolfing at them, they'll know that a bear's there but not see it. And then we move the hunter to a ground blind or whatever, and bear's way off in the woods, he looks up and pinpoints where that site is, guy's not in it, and then he comes in and we whack him. So stuff like that, like they think through their approach and they're careful. So just keep that in mind. If I keep you on your site, it's not us being lazy. I want you guys all to kill one. It's not going to happen, but I want you guys all to kill. I'd love to go 10 for 10 this week. And I'm going to try to put everybody in the absolute best chance they have to whack them. So we're going to do everything we can to make it work, and sometimes that means riding a site out. And certain sites I'm going to be more inclined to ride out than others. If one goes cold, and I can see that nothing's happening, we'll probably end up switching. We've got plenty of sites to switch from. So that's just something to think about. If we keep you on there, it's Wednesday or Thursday, and you're kind of getting like bored of sitting at the same thing, it often pays off. So
Jeff from Ohio last week sat there all week long, and then finally at 6:15 Friday night, bear came in and he drove it.
Yep.
But only his first bear. I mean, if you can get a second shot in, take a second shot, even if it's Hail Mary. Most of you won't be able to, but try to get another shot in. I mean, Andrew got a double tap on his bear last year, and it still went.
AR platform too.
Yeah, he got a silencer, but
yeah.
You were hunting with an AR?
Oh God, yeah, that devil gun.
and it still went 100 yards.
It wasn't a 5.56 though; it was a 6.8. And that, when the bear walked out, I thought to myself, "Now, Seth, I wish I had a bigger gun." I was shivering, shaking in the blind. She was sitting between my legs in pouring rain. She was sleeping. Every once in a while, she's like, "You okay, Dad?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm fine."
Usually Sunday night I know where everybody's going. I'm gonna make that decision tomorrow morning based on, I'm gonna run out in the morning and do a bunch of baits. And so anybody that wants to ride along, that's fine. Like where we're hunting, you're gonna that's why my truck has no mirrors and it's straight to beyond recognition. You don't have to go to those places. You can just cruise other roads. Yeah.
Take the motorhome.
Get that motorhome up.
We'll just settle up back here.
Exactly.
We'll have to do more.
I'm in a rental car. Who cares?
Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be a wet day, so yeah, it'll be. But after that, you guys look like you're gonna get great weather. But
What time's the rain supposed to come in tomorrow?
looks like 11
Tomorrow
so,
afternoon. And
yeah.
Tuesday's tomorrow. It's Tuesday morning. It's got rain, but after that.
Tuesday, but it's supposed to be done at 10.
Yeah.
At least mine says so.
Yeah.
Tuesday could be a good day.
And then the rest of the week.
So could tomorrow.
But she hunted. Me and her hunted. She hunted Youth Day, and it rained the entire time we were in the blind with 20-mile-an-hour wind.
It was windy. Yeah.
It was bad. I mean, it was. And then the last 30 minutes of the day, it went calm. And I mean, it wasn't. She had maybe 2 to 4 minutes of shooting light left, and her bear walked out. So it's worth it to sit there and get wet.
If that rain stops anytime during the day, they'll come out.
Yep. Yeah, they're not picky about it.
They want to eat.
Yeah, they have to. And right now, the bears are really trying to pack pounds on. Like, it's nothing for a 150-pound bear to stay at a bait site and eat 25 pounds of food and just sit there the whole time. So they'll just pound it. So, that we'll have one more guy coming tomorrow. He'll be in that cabin with you guys, however you paired it up. And then his name is Keith. He's coming from Ohio. Seems like a real good guy. So, and then if everybody can square up sometime before we hunt tomorrow, that would be good. So,
done.
Yeah, you're all good. That way, if I always say if anything happens, yes.
Oh man, I don't have it.
Why do you always do this when I'm lying down, covered up? You come in. And... Okay, well, we're up here at camp. Barney got his belly out over there.
80s, baby.
But, we got up here and met everybody and got the RV backed in. And a little while later, we ate supper. We had lobster, and it was good. And the guide went over, the kind of rules and where to shoot at on the bear and what his plans was for the week. And we shot our guns. So then we just kind of hung out all evening around the fire, met some people from Texas and Indiana. And now we're getting ready to call it evening. Taylor's going to go turkey hunting in the morning, and me and Barney's going to hang out for a little while in the morning. And we're all going to head out about 12:30 to go bear hunting.
He's about to reenact the all cut video.
I would never.
Pretty nice fish. Taylor lost 2, and we probably threw back 7 or 8 small ones today.
But we got big ones! I was adding up the space right behind him. I didn't want to hurt his back down.
I don't think there's enough room there.
In case I miscalculate and trip over this.